Medford with Medford Knife and Tool. It has been ages since we filmed a video for Jake Smith, aka the Medford guy, but here we are. We have a sexy batch of knives headed his way, so it'll make up for it. He's got just awesome knives on the table. Some of these will be going with him to Sturgis. He's leaving for the show on August 2nd, so it's just around the corner. If you can make it and you haven't scheduled it yet, I have a feeling it's going to be absolutely crazy. He did it last year in the midst of COVID and all kinds of restrictions, and they all just said, eh. I hope I can do that. But anyway, it was a great showing, and I'm sure it's going to be just crazier this year. And I know that he has customers already asking him if he's going to go again, and they're scheduling their trips based around him being there. So that's cool. So Jake Smith, the Medford guy, let's see what's headed his way. All right, starting out on the small end of the spectrum. If you're new to Medford knives, yes, that is on the small end. We have a Micro Praetorian T S35 PVD Tonto, black handle spring and breaker, and a brushed clip. So this is silver and black. We have a few Smooth Criminal here, PVD blade with green handles. You'll see the back strap integrated in with the handle, so it is cut as a single piece. So here moving forward, if you have a green Smooth Criminal, the spacer will be green. If you have a blue, it will be blue. And this is tumble blue. And if you have red, it will be red. Just beautiful. And we have an air jack on the table. This is the same overall dimensions as the gentleman jack, but it's made with G10. An absolutely super lightweight knife here. Made in the United States of America, is on the spacer. And it has black hardware. 187 flipper, all titanium here. It's got the Bennington flag laser engraved on the handle with a tumbled background. Tumbled spring with the new process. It's got that cool shiny surface. Black clip, hardware, and blade. And then the second 187 flipper is bronze and black. So PVD D2 blade, handle spring, and a PVD clip with a little bit of bronze pinstriping. I'm sure that's hard to catch. I don't know if you can see it, Don. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch it for you. Cool. Just a really subtle touch to go with the hardware. And then we have our Swift Autos, and I'm just going to kind of walk through these as they're on the table because they're all very similar. The first one's a drop point, so S35 tumbled drop with blue handle and spring. And these have been integral ever since we started cutting them. The second Swift Auto is tumbled Tonto with green handle and spring. The third is a PVD Tonto with a black handle and spring, PVD clip and hardware. So keep in mind these are hard anodized aluminum chassis. They are not PVD coated, so they are going to be slightly different in color. S35 tumbled Tonto with green handles. So these two are identical, yeah. And the last one on the table is S35 PVD drop point with blue handles and flamed hardware. And then we have a couple Genesis T, S35 tumbled Tonto with tumbled PVD handle and spring, brushed flame clip and flamed hardware. 3V Vulcan Tonto with faced handles, so just plain silver faced handles, brushed bronze pivots, NP3 breaker, and a brushed bronze clip. Very, very sexy and classy and just, you know, not overdone. You see these up top here. We're going to send Jake a bunch of bottle openers. I think these are definitely headed to Sturgis. We haven't sent these out in a long time. It's been a while since I've seen these. So these are all faced just to give a little bit of shine. Here's a bronze to violet fade and a faced and flamed. All right, Nosferatu flippers. We have all blacked out with a flamed clip. Tumbled and faced bronze. Let's see, this looks like it's bead blasted. Yes, so bead blasted violetish bronze. It almost looks like a gunmetal gray, but the violet does have a intensity of fade a little bit like that. So tumble blade, bead blasted violet handles. Tumble blade, blue anodized handles, super shiny, and a brushed clip. And then the last Nosferatu flipper on the table is black and bronze. Faced handles, so PVD and bronze. Oh, he's got a nice grouping of the Nosferatu. M48, we have a couple headed his way. These are just starting to come out after Atlanta Blade Show, which is where we kind of previewed or debuted them, I should say. A couple are gonna go out here and there, but you won't see these coming out full force for another 3 to 4 months. So he will get just a few of those. Praetorian T full size. I know this obsidian looks beautiful. We probably are not going to continue that. It is an extremely hard finish to replicate, and it presents its own set of challenges. But the few that go out there, if you can get your hands on them, then good luck to you. Laser engraving in the fuller. We have faced blue handles with silver pinstriping. And these were originally PVD handles. So you can see PVD handles around the perimeters. You'll see the PVD down in the grooves, and blue and silver pinstriping. Interesting combination there, I love it. And then the second Praetorian T on the table, 3V Vulcan Tanto. We have the crazy waves engraved in the fuller, faced bronze violet handles with, you know, what do we call this? The Finding Nemo knife. It looks like waves, and these look like bubbles, but it is super sexy. And then the rest of the knives on the table are Fat Daddy, all full customs. We did a batch this year, and a lot of Vulcans in this batch. So 3V Vulcan. This is our water ripples. Oh my gosh, super cool. And this is my least favorite on the table, and it's badass. All right, 3V Vulcan drop point. I was going to say Tanto. These are all drop points. We have a Predator, violet and bronze, with bronze hardware, spacers, and a brushed and bronze clip. Stained glass, Dawn's favorite, and one of my favorites too. I mean, just absolutely sexy. It fits the handles beautifully well. The large sculpting, it just lays so nicely. Violet down on the recesses, kind of a brushed bronze vio on the flats. Bronze hardware again, and brushed bronze clip. And you can see the colors in that blade are just stunning. Man. And then the last one on the table, holy smokes. So the colors were really deep, and Jake is real good at letting us do maker's discretion, because the colors being deep, we did go with violet and bronze on a lot of them just to complement the colors on the blade. So this is lightning, violet in the recesses, brushed bronze on the flats, and a brushed bronze clip. I mean, the Fat Daddies kind of steal the show in that one, but super cool Nosferatu flippers, a couple cool Genesis tees. I mean, he's just got a really nice gamut of knives headed his way. Again, keep on your calendar Sturgis if you can make it. Contact Jake Smith, the Medford guy. He'll tell you where he's positioned there. I think he's up there for like 10 days. At least he was the last time. 10 days to 2 weeks. Woo! Anyway, I couldn't imagine going anywhere for 2 weeks. I could use a 2-week Fiji vacation. That sounds nice. So reach out to Jake Smith, the Medford guy, at Pips Knives, Pips Plows, the Medford guy, whatever you want to name it. He's got the name there. He's at 1251 West Main Street in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. Keep watching the videos, and until the next time, I'm out.